Hey everybody, it's Brad from the Cinema Guys. I am here with Jason from the History of Bad Ideas, and we are coming to you with another joint review. This time we are talking the new Slumber Party Massacre, the remake of the original film from 1982, which it was interesting. Let me just say that.
I had no idea what to expect. I remember hearing about it, and then you said that you saw it, and I had to go see it, and I enjoyed it a lot.
I really enjoyed it too. And for those, it is a remake of the original. It's kind of a remake slash reimagining of the original. So the synopsis is a remake of the 1982 film following Dana and a group of her friends as they go on a trip to have a slumber party. But after some car trouble causes them to stay in a secluded cabin, which right there, that is red flag horror movie. Their fun soon turns to terror as the night becomes a fight for survival as they must escape a drill wielding killer.
It's been a long time since I saw the original. I still remember the VHS cover. Look it up, kids.
Yes.
In the well, at that time, Network Video or Blockbuster or whatever I was at, and I remember watching it and enjoying it. This one, I like that they didn't even try to question or like have a mystery of who the murderer is. They just show him right away. Here you go. Here he is.
Yeah, this one is because I've recently gone back and I watched the original 3.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, like, it kind of starts out of like a quick remake of that original one in like that first 5 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
And then we jump forward to present day and these girls going off on a trip, and you know who the killer right off the bat is, but through the movie they still have you guessing of like, is it the guy, is it someone else, like what's going on.
Then there's a twist at the end.
Yes. Which we won't give away because I want people to see this.
Correct. But I looked down at one point and I'm like, how is there 30 minutes left in the show? Like, how is there still 30 minutes? Like, what the hell's going on?
And this, I know the original one, when it originally came out in 1982, when they made it, they wanted to try to kind of make it as a movie that kind of makes fun of slasher films, but it kind of became a little more serious. And this one just full on goes, we're going to make fun of all these slasher films you've seen before, which I had me all in.
Yeah, the first 20 minutes, I'm like, it's a typical slasher film. And then it kind of changed. And then there's one scene, which we won't do too many spoilers, but like the girls that go back to the cabin, like there's one scene after their pillow fight. Yes. And you're just like, oh my God, I'm all in. And the best part is there's guys camping or in a cabin across from them, and they're totally different than what you would expect.
Yes. And then you had, they just made fun of them. One's just called Guy 1, Guy 2.
Yes. And I like the nudity is the guy nudity, not the female nudity.
Yes. Everything was kind of flipped. They flipped the script a little bit, and they just completely just made fun of anything you could think of from a horror movie of this type, which was great.
I like when they were choosing the weapons. That was kind of funny. And the guys were trying to get the weapons. And it's like, no. No, it was good though. I like the twist on it. I like that there wasn't helpless victims this time. But and it was boring.
Any of the helpless ones were more of like the guys in the other camp than any of the girls. The girls were like we're gonna take charge and take control.
And I think I like that part. Like when the girls took control, the guys were like, "Are you sure you're not the murderers?" And like the whole time, the guys are just questioning who the murderer is.
Yeah,
like, they have a knife. She's got a bat.
What do you think of a killer with a giant drill? Like,
I think it's problematic.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think you could get that many kills out. I feel like every time, and I'm not the handiest person, but like the drill that I use, the power drill, obviously not this giant one. You know, I feel like there's always a hampering to it. Either the battery dies or like you strip a screw. Like maybe I'm just not good at it, which I'm probably not. But I feel like with this guy with the screw, I think the drill bit would get stuck in the people, right? Like I feel like
yeah, I mean it's pretty long. You have to be. I feel like it's a little more cumbersome to move around than say, you know, Michael Myers with a knife.
Yeah.
Or you know, Jason has a machete. Like I feel like those are much quicker than this because he has to hold it with two hands and like kind of go in.
I feel like when he's killing someone, the other one should have just jumped him, right? Because he's got his hands filled, like you said. I still think the machete with Jason is a problematic thing because that can get stuck as well. Like machetes are not easy unless you're clearing brush. It's not going many places. I enjoyed it though. I will say, in the first 10 minutes, when spoilers, the killer gets kicked off the pier. That the girl that kicked him or pushed him off the pier, she had some power because he went like 30 feet out into the water.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
And I did like all the if you've seen the originals, there is a lot of callbacks to those. Like there's the guitar from Slumber Party Massacre 2, the guitar with the drill bit at the end of it, and like the beginning piece is basically a full-on remake of the original. I mean, the killer is dressed the same with the same drill, and they just kind of they had fun with it, and that's what I loved.
I think even some of the camera angles, they did that too. Like when the guy's against the tree and he has the drill between his legs, like the killer does. That's pretty much straight from the video cover of him.
Oh yeah.
Usually, I think it was in the video cover. It was a VHS cover. It was a girl that was on the tree, and he had the big drill right there.
Yeah, even the poster for this one, they kind of recreated that poster in a way too
from the original.
Yeah.
I did like the guy picking up a guitar as a weapon. Like,
I mean, it had a, you know, look at that guitar. Look at all the sharp edges it had on it and stuff. So why not?
It did not work. Spoiler. No. You have a lot of slumber parties growing up. Did you have a lot of pillow fights with other guys?
No, we didn't have too many pillow fights really.
Okay.
If we did, it wasn't lighthearted pillow fights. They got pretty serious.
When the guy started a pillow fight, I'm like, what the hell am I watching? I loved it. It was clever. But I was like, what the hell am I watching here?
And for those, if you've never seen the original 3, you don't have to see those in order to see this. Like I watched this one before I watched the first 3. I just watched the first 3 for the first time recently, and there's no need to. If you've seen the original 3, you'll pick up probably more Easter eggs seeing this movie than if you haven't, but you'll still have a good time regardless.
Don't confuse this movie with Sleepaway Camp like I did for the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, a little bit completely different.
I'm looking at this killer. I'm like, he's not a woman. Like, there's no like cross-dressing or anything. I'm like, wait a minute. And I was like, Slumber Party, damn it. that was my bad. And I was serious. Like, the whole time I kept going, Sleepaway Camp. Like, why is this? No. And then I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. Never mind. So, the writer of this was a woman, and I'm going to butcher her name.
The writer and the director were females, just like all the other ones. The first 3 also had female directors as well.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that. The director is Danica. I'm going Esther Hazy.
I'm gonna let you go for the name. I'm not gonna try. You saw the Spare Parts interview. I tried a name with her on camera and murdered it. So
no pun intended. Yes. I am still trying to get her to come on the show. I'm going to reach out to her again. She got married the day that this came out. Her on Sci-Fi Channel. So the director. So she was unavailable.
Oh, the director. Okay.
Yeah. So,
yeah, she's probably a little busy.
Just a little bit.
Since she got married that day. So,
hey, I know you're getting married. Can you come in for an interview? I know it's just a quick one. Do you mind? We have a lot of followers. It would be great. Come to us. I'm interested to see if they're going to do a second one.
Yeah, I haven't heard if there's going to be or what. I was shocked to see that this movie went straight to the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the reasoning was with that, right?
That I don't know. I mean, and for at first when I saw it was on the Sci-Fi Channel, I was like, okay, well, that means some of the gore and the kills will probably be like cut back or edited or whatnot. And no, it wasn't. It was still there for all to see. No censoring of it at all. So I was like, all right, cool.
The only thing they blurred out was a guy's butt. That's it.
Yes, which was funny.
I was like, wait a minute. We didn't really have, I don't think, any main stars in it, which was fine. But I thought
these were relative unknowns that I didn't know any of them, which it's fine with me. Like they all did a great job in their roles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought they did a really good job. Every single one of them made it entertaining. They were believable. There was no bad acting in it.
It's kind of hard to kind of probably talk too deeply about it because I don't want to spoil it. I do highly recommend checking this movie out. So I don't want to get into any spoilers for people. So it's going to be difficult to really kind of dig further in.
I mean, let's be real. It's a killer with a giant drill that goes after women in a cabin and guys in a cabin. I mean, that's basically it.
I mean that's your story, and chaos ensues and hilarity actually because it is a slasher horror comedy.
I'm not going to say who dies, but I think my favorite kill is the person that gets killed underneath the hood of a car. I'm like,
oh yes. That was pretty good. That one was pretty good.
I like that one. That was probably my favorite kill of it all. But no, I would recommend it. I would definitely recommend it. Like I said, it was enjoyable. It moved fast. Unlike the I Know What You Did Last Summer series, something actually happened.
I haven't watched that yet, but
don't.
Its pacing is a little slow. I take it.
I feel like they're going backwards. It's so slow.
Okay,
but yeah, I enjoyed this one. It was a good movie.
Yeah, this one moves along quickly. Like it starts off real quick, and then it kind of slows for a bit, and then it gets going. So
yeah,
definitely a good watch.
Yeah, so there you go.
Well, that will do it for another bonus episode with the Cinema Guys and a history of bad ideas. Before we go, I just want to talk about a new movie coming out called Every Last One of Them. This is from Paramount Pictures, and it's on digital and on demand right now. And it is about an ex-Black Ops soldier. Jake Hunter is desperate to find his missing daughter. He goes on a merciless quest for revenge to bring those responsible to justice. And you can buy or rent it now. We are going to have some giveaways for digital codes for the film soon. So watch our social media at the Cinema Guys so you don't miss any of that. I think it's going to be a fun little action movie. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to be watching it soon. So before we go, what's that?
Can I try to win?
You can try to win. You absolutely can try to win. Okay. But before we go, where can we find History of Bad Ideas and the Gummy Bears?
Find us at Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter. The History of Bad Ideas on Facebook. We release every single Tuesday night. Just came out with one last night. We're up to episode 414, I think now. So every Tuesday we haven't missed one. And it's just a weekly roundtable of geeks talking about the daily news and everything from movies, TV, dumb people, what they're doing in the world, everything.
Tasting Oreos, anything.
We have now officially gone through all of our Oreo flavors. Like, there's nothing out there that we have not tried.
Oreo, you need to get on it. You guys need some new Oreos.
Yeah, and we have Pez. Lots of Pez.
Like I said, you can follow us at the Cinema Guys on Twitter and Instagram. That's where I'm the most active. Or just go to wearethecinemagays.com for all things our podcast. And we will be back soon with another one of these joint videos. Make sure you follow and subscribe wherever you're watching this video, whether it's our feed or theirs. And we will see you soon with a new one. Bye.